You know, Roy Cooper has been on the side of the Republicans almost every time we turn around in court. We look at the voting rights legislation. He's in their court right now in Winston-Salem, on the side, sitting over here, his office on the same side as the Republicans and Governor McCrory's Republicans. And so voting rights are important and crucial to all of us. And it's something that people gave their lives for, they marched for, they did everything they could just to have the right to vote. And for any Democrat to be standing in court with the opposition about voting rights is a problem. And so I'm going to bring it out. A lot of times they say, well, you know, some of these issues, since you're an African-American candidate, maybe you shouldn't bring these issues out because it's not going to help you with the vote. I'm sorry. I'm going to deal. If I don't bring these issues out, who will? And I think these issues are critical for a significant population of North Carolina. It's not anti or divisive. We're talking about extending and seeing that we have voting rights for all people and to be able to encourage people to vote. Not what the Republicans and Roy Cooper are doing in court, trying to restrict our right to vote. So Democrats need to know we have a choice. We have a choice. We don't have to just have the big money candidate that the Democratic establishment is pushing on us. And so it's important to me that I get throughout this state, crisscross this state, go to the larger counties, the smaller counties, the in-between counties, the rural counties, the urban counties, to reach each and every one of you, to be able to say you have a choice. You do have an opportunity to make a difference in your life. We look within the African American community and our Democratic Party. Where have we had an African American governor? Where have we had an African American lieutenant governor? Where have we had an African American United States senator? Where have we had African Americans in any high positions in this state? And we have so many talents to give, so much experience we can share. We can make North Carolina a much better place. One of the problems is that sometimes some of our own candidates, we get caught up with the establishment. We want to address the issues that people want to have addressed. We get just like some of the same candidates and politicians that run for office. What do? You see them when it's time to run, they smile, they shake your hand, and then once they get elected, you never see them again. I don't believe in that. I'm not a politician. I'm not a career politician like my opponent, Roy Cooper, is, or Pat McCrory. So I think what's important is that we have a candidate of the people, for the people, and by the people. That's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I'm going to work my hardest to do, to see that each and every one of you have a voice, have an opportunity to be heard, not being sold out by anyone. So I'm going to stand up for you. And all of the pundits and all of the others who want to say, well, you know, that Ken Spaulding, he doesn't have a chance because he doesn't have the big money. Well, look at the money that this Jeb Bush has up there. He's 4% in the polls, and he's got hundreds of millions of dollars. It's not about the money. It's about the people. And if we don't stand up for ourselves, then who will stand up for us? Big money will stand up for big money. But we, the people, have to stand up for ourselves. So that means we have to get out and vote. We have to vote for candidates who will stand up for us, who care about us, who will make sure that our voices are heard all across this state. We will send a message all across North Carolina. When we win this nomination to be governor of the state of North Carolina, it'll send a message all over the state and this country that North Carolina is putting progress back into progressive.